Don't let the name fool you. There's nothing peaceful about Lemon, and he's been lying to his viewers for years. In this video, I'm going to show you with evidence that he used a mod menu while on PC and that he's still cheating now that he's moved on to PlayStation, along with some other reasons why he shouldn't be trusted or respected. But firstly, I need to apologize, because there's a few anti-Snake Lemon fans out there who are not going to enjoy this video one bit. It's no secret that I dislike Lemon, as a player and as a person. That video I made about him jumping me with 4 of his friends was almost a year ago. He was using an alt account at the time, so I didn't even name him in the video to try avoid drama. But he still got all emotional about it and made a revenge video to try repair his reputation. This backfired completely and was his most disliked video of all time because people were starting to see the truth, that he was just another toxic tryhard in GTA.
Because Snake came out and told the world, hey, yo, Lemon is a weirdo.
But there was one comment that really caught my eye. Someone mentioning the name Prince Zuko in reference to Peaceful Lemon. Let's go back to 2021. Lemon's account at the time was called One Prince Zuko. Apparently back then he was notorious for crashing people's games, and when people call him a modder, this is what they are referring to. In this video you can see Lemon was killed by a player in a wall breach, which he uses himself quite a lot, so don't feel too bad for him. But within seconds he crashes this guy's game, and when he joins back, he gets crashed again. Lemon openly admits to doing this, as you can see from his Discord screenshots. He says he crashes people's games when they cheat in PvP. But that's not entirely true, because you can see here that he's not happy about being outnumbered at the airport, which is kind of ironic after what he and his friends did to me. But anyway, this guy became the latest victim of Lemon's mod menu. According to this Discord conversation, Lemon's mod menu of choice was called Ozark, a paid menu that was taken down by Rockstar and Take-Two Games later that year, but obviously there were plenty of other menus available at the time for him to start using. He openly admits to using mods, but claims he doesn't use aimbot, triggerbot, or anything else. He's been accused of using these over the years, and while it's hard to prove and easy to hide, I'd well believe it. He'll talk about his handcam videos being proof that he's not using these cheats, but since he only uses the handcam 1% of the time, I find it hard to accept that as a valid excuse. Let's have a look at what was in this mod menu he was using, because some of the stuff on here was pretty insidious. And remember, this was all at Lemon's fingertips, a guy who will do almost anything to win. In one of his older videos, he's showing people how to write scripts and set up macros on PC. Not only is this considered cheating and against Rockstar's end-user license agreement, but it also violates YouTube's community guidelines because it's showing people step-by-step how to cheat for an advantage in a video game. But I was happy to see a few people were calling him out for this in the comments section. Oh, and if you want to see something funny, check this out. Now, this could be a coincidence, but all of Lemon's older videos were on PC, and then all of a sudden he was on PS5 full-time. Have a guess what happened in this transition where he switched to a whole new platform. That's right. Rockstar introduced BattlEye anti-cheat software, and that got rid of all mod menus on the enhanced version of GTA. That's when Lemon packed his bags and came to PlayStation, leaving his mods behind him. I wasn't planning on making this, but a few months ago, Lemon released a video where he had me in the thumbnail and he told everyone I was featured in the video. I was as surprised as everyone else. I just assumed he wanted to put a bigger YouTuber in his thumbnail for clicks, but it turns out he was just trying to tarnish my reputation. Thankfully, the guys who were in the video came out and told the truth, but Lemon doubled down on the lie and continued to tell everyone who asked that it was me. So since he wants to make up blatant lies in an attempt to make me look bad, I decided it was time that the truth came out about Peaceful Lemon. These are all clips from his most recent video, where you can see him sending toxic messages while he sits inside a God mode car. He gets mugged and he's so afraid of dying that he joins a job through his pause menu to escape. He's constantly teleporting onto rooftops to thermal snipe people, and then he spams RC cars, something that he complains about other people doing. Somehow he gets his RC car into a wall breach here, but the next one is worst of all. He's sniping people before they've even joined the session, and he has it blurred out so you can't see where he is. I'll show you what he's doing, but I won't share the name of the job, for obvious reasons. He's in this location or a similar one where he's shooting underneath the map. From here you can see people who are joining the game while they are in the clouds. You can also see players who are inside interiors. Now let's talk about the Cronus Zen for a moment. This is a device used for running scripts on consoles such as anti-recoil, fast ammo restock, easy RPG spam, quick teleport, and way more. It also allows people to use keyboard and mouse on PlayStation and Xbox. But worst of all, in my opinion, is that it can open the analog stick movement of your controller. So normally when you push your stick all the way to one side, it registers as 100% movement. But with this device, you can program it that your full movement registers 150 or 200%, meaning it's much easier to fly the upside-down Mark II, but also that your jets will turn much tighter in a dogfight, and you've got a huge advantage. This device genuinely worries me for the gaming community in general going forward. These things are way more popular than you might think, and they are virtually undetectable. Some of you know Lemon's two friends, the girl with the unpronounceable name, and his biggest fanboy and clone, Delete Your Game. I know Delete uses the Cronus because I called him out for it during one of his live streams about a year ago, and since then he deleted all his streams and doesn't go live anymore because it was too obvious. A friend of mine who keeps an eye on everything related to the glitch community confirmed that the girl also uses a Cronus Zen and is fairly certain that Lemon uses one too. This is very hard to prove unless someone is live streaming or openly admits to it, so I can't confirm that. But I'd be willing to bet my life on it that he uses one. I already know the type of video Lemon is going to make to get back at me for all this. He's going to show some old videos that a few people have uploaded about me that make me look bad. Like this one from Sad Gaming Cat, where I try to hanger snipe him, and another where I use the casino off-radar glitch. And while there is some truth to these, it's important to remember that anything taken out of context can make someone look bad. In Sad Gaming Cat's video, you see me trying to hanger snipe, mostly just to annoy him because I knew it wouldn't kill him since he hadn't spawned in there. But what you don't see is the weeks and weeks I spent being stalked by him and his try-hard friends. They were exactly like those Sarex losers. One would join and then invite the others, and when there was enough of them in the lobby, they would exit their hangars and come after me in thermal jets and helicopters as a group. This all happened because I sniped one of them out of his jet as he attacked me, so they all decided I was enemy number one from that point on. And yes, it's true that I used the casino off-radar glitch a few times about 3 years ago, but again, context is important. If you remember back then, there was a lot of people doing that glitch and it was very annoying. But if you did the glitch, you were able to see if someone else was doing it. They'd appear on the map only for you to see, and their dot would look like they were inside an interior, but it would be moving. And because they were not God mode, you could kill them and make them leave the game, which I did quite often. It's just a shame I wasn't making YouTube videos back then because I would have had some funny clips doing that. I used it against God mode players too, and if I suspected someone using a lag switch, I'd try annoy them with it. But once or twice I made a mistake and used it against someone who I thought was cheating but turned out not to be, and I've since apologized to them for it. The reason I'm saying all this is because I know Lemon will try and compare what he did to what I did, when we are not the same at all. What I did a few years ago, as cringe as it seems to me now, I did with good intentions, and it worked out 99% of the time. What he does to this date is straight-up cheating. And not only is he a degenerate cheater with no morals or sense of fair play, he also seems to have a problem with anyone who's not like him. I remember back when I released my video on him last year, he kept calling me an ape in almost every comment, which made no sense to me at the time. But since then, I've heard he sends monkey emojis to certain people, so he's clearly trying to say racist things without getting himself in trouble. But then I saw this exchange between him and a person sticking up for me in his recent video. The bit that had me confused here was the juice box emoji, so I had to look it up. I'll leave you with the explanation of what that means, and in the outro, I'll show you a bunch of comments from his own videos that will show you the type of person he really is. Thanks for watching.
Can I laugh in your face?
Ironic.
Before the video ends, I just want to address one more thing. I've noticed Lemon telling people that he had some part to play in my YouTube success, and that he gave me advice and mentored me on how to edit videos. This couldn't be further from the truth. He seems to be a compulsive liar, or he's believing his own delusions. I asked him one time and one time only what AI voice he was using, and he never even responded to me. So I went out and found it for myself and started using it. Sure, I used to watch his videos and I enjoyed them before I started getting suspicious about him. But that's it. I never asked him for advice, and no advice or help was ever offered. I'm not sure why he thinks he helped me. But sadly, this is what narcissistic, compulsive liars do when they're backed into a corner.